Hello and welcome back to Tours and Tournaments. Last time we won a crusade for Andalusia, and barring anything crazy, we are going to inherit it. Now, what do I mean by something crazy? Well, if we die, we do not inherit this. By that I mean, our heirs are not her heirs, unless we have a child, in which case they are, if that makes sense. So, if we were to die right now, our land would go to our half-sister, Matilda, which is fine. However, she is our half-sister, which means that, if we go back one more, our mother, her title would then pass to, I think, this person right here, to our cousin Tolier. I think that's where it would pass, because I think it would go oldest sibling, and then oldest sibling's heir. Right? So it would pass to this person. So essentially, we just need to not die. For how long? Let me have a look. This is a new UI element I just found out about, by the way. We need to not die for 7 months, because she's been with child for 2 months. So, there you go. If we don't die for 7 months, it's going to be difficult for us not to inherit Andalusia, which is cool. And it's really going to be the start of some big expansion for us. I am planning at some point on this character to start expanding a lot. Because I'm thinking on this character, we're going to change our religion. I would love to start expanding once we know that the Mongolian invasion is going to happen, right? So once these guys spawn and they start coming over, that's when I want to pivot and start expanding rapidly, right? Because then what's going to end up happening is we're going to control this, the Byzantines are going to control this, the Mascudids, the former Abbasids are going to own this, and then the Mongols are going to own this, and we're going to have 4 major powers, and we're going to duke it out for the end of the game. That's what I think we're going to do. However, I don't know. Also, I love how the Byzantines have made their way all the way up here, so they control like the entire line. They have created a border between Christendom and non-Christendom, which is kind of interesting, minus Jerusalem. What war are you in? What's happening to you? Why are you falling apart? You're in a liberty war. Okay, temporary falling apart. A dissolution war. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty serious. So dissolution is a faction that you can do, which means that it will destroy the primary title of the defender. So, his primary title is his empire title. So what would happen is effectively his realm would turn from this to this if the dissolution war goes through. Now, why is that a big deal? Well, one, the Byzantines are going to take huge amounts of advantage from this. They're going to go right in here and eat a ton of it. Jerusalem may also expand a little bit. They kind of punch above their weight a little bit. But what's really going to happen is the Mongols over here, they are going to head right down and they're going to look at this and think, I'm going to fight these guys. The only real threat, they're going to destroy them. And then they're going to get here and they're going to eat all of this in one bite. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, that's going to be very interesting. Anyway, we don't need to worry about that. We're living our life over here. And we're trying to be the best character that we can be. So, where are we going to start? I don't really know. Let's start with having a culture check. So we've been converting this. We've done a fairly alright job. So this is almost all converted now, which is cool. This has been completely converted. Well done, King of Denmark. You have done your job. I mean, he's got a few bits left over here, but overall has thoroughly done his job in terms of converting that land, unlike anyone else. We need somebody to convert this. Are you the right culture? You're the right culture, so he's just not doing it, which is fine. And nothing else is really being converted. Yeah, we'd love to go around and start converting more of it. I guess once we convert all of this, then we just need to start working on the next thing to convert. Maybe we'll do Icelander next and just get that culture out of our realm. That could be good. How's our development looking, by the way? Development. That's the map mode I was looking for. So this is our development, which is shiny, 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 up at 93. Very high. Yeah, it actually caps at 100. I don't know if I've ever seen one cap, but anyway, there you go. This is all pretty high. What's going on over here? Yeah, it's not really going up very quickly. There's like a little bit there. We really need to give it a few more buildings and things if we truly want that to go. Maybe we want to do another building thing here now. We've got a little bit more. Although we also want to save up money because we want to get this kind of building one done. Although we need to wait for this. So it's going to be at least, let's say at least 20 years before we need to worry about that one. So yeah, this is fine. We can wait on that. Okay, cool. Next thing we need to do, let's have a look up here. Let's see what we got. So we got to seclude ourselves. Don't need to do that. Hold court. That's an easy one. We've done this so many times, we know the answers. We're not going to invite people to see my collection. There's a monster. We could potentially kill it. There's no particular reason for us to do... Or a personal champion could kill it. I could kill it. Or I can just give them 900 gold. I will give them 900 gold. I'm going to tell this person to stop digging up bodies. Cool. Old court is gone. Talk to confidant. Don't need to do that. We should do an activity because we have so many activities available. Okay. Maybe we should go to university. I mean, it would be good to increase our education trait as soon as possible. It's only available once every 20 years, so it's kind of like necessary to do early if you want to do it multiple times a lifetime. Yeah, I think this is probably our best move. We could go on an extremely long university trip. This is 13,000 gold, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. So we could go on an extremely long university trip if we wanted to. Like maybe go over somewhere over here and then make our way back, which would allow us to gain a lot of lifestyle stuff as we do it. The only negative is that our wife would not be there, therefore we wouldn't necessarily get more children. But it doesn't seem like that's a likely outcome of things right now anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we go for a medium length one and we still grab a bunch. Like if there's one down here maybe, we could grab all of this side. That potentially could be alright. With remembering that once we do our grand tour, then we can, then we can go past all of the ones within our realm anyway, so that'll be fine. We could also, by the way, somebody was suggesting we could start making like some actual structures over here. Like we might have enough for like Moravia, maybe. We do have enough for Moravia, so we could make like a duchy over here and start building up this land. Which would be an interesting idea. It would also allow us to drag our grand tour over there. Let me just check. Can we grand tour over there right now? That's grand tournament. Grand tour? Yeah. Just wanna... I don't really care. I just want to have a look. Yeah, so we could grand tour over here already. So if I make this one of our locations for a grand tour, then we can visit everything over here as well, like in this area. So if we find somewhere down south, this would be ideal for a university. Let's have a look at that. Let's go down south for a university. We'll grand tour over there, and then we'll see where we're at. Maybe do a tournament before the tour. I don't really want to do tournaments because we die in tournaments randomly, which kind of makes it bad to do, which is unfortunate because they're really good. I don't know. Let's see where we could go. We could go all the way to Byzantium if we wanted to. That could be alright. We could also go down to maybe like Mecca. That would be okay, like all the way down here. And then, so that would be work our way down this way. And then work our way back up this way, potentially. Could be fine. It has a negative for doing that, but I mean, that's okay. Let's just do, let's make one, right? And then we'll see how we look. So this is fine. Study hard is fine. So it's 2 years as a base. Let's do some customizing of our routes. So, right away, I see a little bit of ability to move here. However, we don't actually want to move with any of those ones. Because, like, we don't want to grab these because we can grab them in our grand tour. So, I kind of want to go here. 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 Into Rome. Yeah. Then down here, I could grab these ones as well while I'm out. Let's maybe do that one. Am I going to... Yeah, I'm going to the right ones here. Then go south. Then go to there. Do a cross back over to Palermo. Do I want to go down to this one down here? Maybe. Yeah, let's go down here. Then I would make my way in via this route. So I'd go into Alexandria. Into that one. Crosses me through these ones. Just select Cairo manually so that the route is locked in. Go here. We could head down to this one if we wanted to. We could head down to these couple ones if we wanted to, actually. That's probably, like, too far. I don't know, maybe all of those are too far? Yeah, and then once we've reached Mecca, then we're going to make our way back out via this route. So we would instead go here on the way out. And then we would do a little bit of going along the coast. So we go here. Here. Move our way up to Damascus. Move our way up to Halab. Yeah, that then means that we're crossing over land to get back. I want to go here. Jump back to Constantinople. You definitely want to go to this one because it's on the route. And then just head back. We could maybe go to these couple of ones as well, actually, on the way back. Yeah, let's go to these ones on the way back. That's fine. It already passed us into there. And then we want to path to that one. And then just follow it back all the way. Actually, just to not be stupid. Definitely go to that one. And there we go. That would be our journey. That seems reasonable. That's not terrible. Yeah, it's like a little trip in there and then a little trip back up. Let's apply that and see how long that takes. So that'd be us away for 4 years. Okay. What if I took away superior armaments? Instead, changed it to... I can't make haste. Okay. Got anything to increase... I could go for superior mounts to increase our travel speed. That might be an idea. Mercenary guards also increase our travel speed. Let's go superior mounts and see what we're looking at. So we're still looking at 4 years, huh? What if I took out trained knights and instead put in mercenary guards? We can get it down to 3 years. Am I happier with that? I mean, I do like trained knights for the ability to just upgrade your knights. I don't know. When it says 3 years, how long is it actually? It doesn't say. That's the problem. But I want to know, like, is that like 3 years and, you know, 360 days? Or is that like 3 years versus 4 years as a flat number? I don't know. Let's go for trained knights. Let's do that. That seems fine. Yeah, let's try that. Superior mounts and trained knights. I think we will do this. Yeah, this seems fine. I'm kind of, like, I'm almost wanting to go back to this one to get the random skill point. I don't really need the book artifact. That's the thing. I don't need the book artifact at all. Maybe I do just want a random skill point. Yeah, we'll get the book. That's fine. Whatever. We could also go for this one. So we could go to intend to experience the life of a student inside and outside the walls of the university. Maybe we'll do that as well. Yeah, let's try a different university one because we haven't done that yet. Costs us a ton of money and a little piety, but I think that's okay. I think I'm happy to do this. Let's start our university visit. Cool. Right. I was only 50-50 on doing it at the start, and then I ended up just going straight for that, but that's fine. Right. We'll get back when our child is like 3. That seems reasonable. Yeah. Inspiration, a change in direction. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Go wherever you want to go. That's fine. Right, heading out. Is there anything else we need to do, by the way? We can demand hostages. I'm not really too worried about that. We could potentially demand them and then convert them, but I'm not too worried at this exact second. Especially if I think I might make this character the one that changes... Oh no, I suppose I'm converting their culture. I was going to say, if I was going to make this character the one that changes religion, it wouldn't matter. But actually, if I'm changing culture, it would matter to grab a couple of these ones. I could just grab these people, I suppose. Yeah. Let's just grab a couple. Why not? And then we can convert them. Right. Let's see here. Do a little mark until we get him an educator. Head down this way. What's this? Man hostage. That's fine. That's what I was hoping for. Orva. I'm going to demand your older son. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Do a little mark until he arrives. Next one. Gain some martial lifestyle experience. Okay. You have one child. Okay. The Emperor's Treasure. Most Holy Emperor, my friends and I hear wondrous tincture being made for you and wish to donate to your alchemist. Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine. We've seen that event many a time. There we go. Demand hostages. We'll go to Sweden. We'll find the oldest person in Sweden. Oh, you'd say no to that one? Okay. Oh, there's only one you'd say yes to. Okay, we'll take that one. Our counselor is dead. That's not ideal. What's this? Gift an artifact. But I don't really want it. Yeah, no. I'm fine. Thank you. Counselor. Spy master. That's going to be you, because you're really... yeah, because you're really good at it and you like me, basically. In fact, I think everybody likes us, pretty much. Yeah, because the prize ring and things. Okay, cool. Living legend giving 30. It's all good. Our regent is swinging the power against us. She is our wife, though, right? And she... Oh, her loyalty is situational. I see. That's not ideal. But whatever. Hostage. We'll get Bavaria's hostage as well. Right. Child of my dynasty. So this is not my child. This is Leon, some random person. That's fine. Whatever. Fortified knowledge. The high altitude and brisk air of AlpaxLP has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. Would you like to join me? For doing what? Training with its captain. So we can spend gold to become a rough terrain expert or reckless. But we're delaying our university journey. We can get our aunt some bonuses, or we're in a hurry. Yeah, I'll get us something. We gained reckless. Reckless is an interesting trait. Yeah, it's an interesting one. The thing about reckless is that it's not necessarily good. Yeah, so it lowers the minimum battle roll, but raises the maximum. I think it's kind of better when you're punching above your weight, but whatever. It's fine. If the battle's long enough, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, don't tell me my fortune. I don't need bad fortunes. Okay. The map. Somebody's trying to kill me. Wonderful. Oh, thank you for that knowledge. Or trying to kill somebody in my court, or scheming in my court, or so on and so forth. You are disrupting schemes, right? Yeah. So, not a lot I can do. Diplomacy lifestyle experience, stewardship lifestyle experience, and a stewardship perk. Single perk for stewardship. We're going to go with this one because divided attention is really good. That's basically the whole reason for it. It's just incredibly good and worth going out of your way for. A new home. You've arrived. Wonderful. Did I already have you marked? I did. Okay. So you need to be educated by somebody who isn't me, like my acclaimed knight. There we go. Send him off. Oh, university costs 4,500. I'm not paying for that for every random person in my court. Why, are you crazy? It's so expensive. Okay. You've arrived. Okay. You're getting a normal education, child. You mean educate by this person, but we're only converting your culture. I'm not sending you to university. It's crazy. We've got somebody who's being attacked. I will try and help him. I beat the boar. You've called me to war. This is my mother called me to war against this guy. There's 38,000 troops as a populist uprising? What did you do? I'm going to accept, obviously. I can manage things from here. Yeah, we can recruit people to my court. I don't care. Join my court. I'm not losing knights. Martial perk. We'll take household guard. That gives us 4 knights. Which means that we have even more knights now, which is great. And now we need to fight over here. Yeah, let's raise some troops and go for it. They only need to win one battle in theory because it's a populist uprising. So we'll just go in there with a huge pile of troops and see what happens. You need an educator, child. Let's see here. Get these out of the way. You are going to convert his culture. Wonderful. Next. Yeah, I'll invest in your project, but I will barter. Cool. I didn't end up making it cheaper, but that's fine. I'm going to say, hold on, don't eat this. What if it's poisonous? Or I can not eat it at all. Yeah, no, I'm going to say, like, not eat it at all. That seems fine. You got unknown plant and bliss. I gain the traveler trait, so more diplomacy. Wonderful. Hey, we have a daughter called Gertrude, who is a genius, Amazonian, and pretty. Incredible traits. Absolutely insanely incredible traits. Send child to university. No. This is fine. Right. Continue getting our troops raised. We've arrived in Rome. What would we like to do in Rome? We can try and get the flexible truces perk and increase our diplomacy. Is this a... Oh, this is a unique event. Never mind, I'm going to read it. At a distance, the city of Roma is a fortress of towers and a maze of stone buildings. As we approach, the scenery shifts. Ruins of monuments, walls, and ancient churches coexist with farms and grazing animals. On my way through the city, I notice how ruins have been carefully fortified by feuding houses. In this fashion, Hadrian's mausoleum and even the Colosseum are now fortresses. My caravan leader, Hazuran, glances at me thoughtfully. My liege, we could spend some time here to study their customs. So we can learn what we can. Chance we get a bunch of stuff, but I am lazy. Or we can study remarkable buildings, which I also take a negative because I'm lazy. Let's do this. I mean, there's a high chance we get stuff from it, so let's do that. We either get flexible truces or diplomacy. I'll take the stress. I improve my diplomacy. I will use my courtier to reduce my stress. Nice. My stress is still fairly high, but that's okay. This person has finally arrived in my court. That's okay. I'm going to do a quick guardian switch over here. There we go. That's fine. Artifacts of low durability. Both of these are artifacts I want to keep because I have not named them with a little dash next to them. So I will repair them both. Right, let's make sure we have a leader in charge. Let's go find this populist uprising and beat it up. A new home. This person has arrived in court. Okay. You need a guardian who isn't me. There we go. It's fine. Right. Inspiration realized. You've made me an elixir of immortality, which unfortunately does not make me very immortal. But it's okay. It's not bad. Extravagant flask that is supposedly contains an elixir potent enough to keep death at bay forever. Gives a small health boost. Okay, whatever. Good job. We got the patronage achievement, which is probably sponsor somebody. Again, the achievements need to not pop up every time, but whatever. They don't even pop up like once per campaign or anything. They just pop up like every time. Oh, it's a health boost that goes here? Okay, that's less good, but okay, whatever. Hey, gaining more experience in a bunch of things. Nothing I need to do here. You can modify contracts. Yeah, something like that seems good to me. How about you? Yeah, I'm going to lower your levies. If that's alright with you. Yeah, that's fine. Head down here. And we're going to destroy you. Come on. Make your way over. Destroy. Rare trinkets. No. Don't need another Bejeweled Scriptures. We're now at 100% war score because we won a battle. Right, wait for the war to be over. Which will be any moment now. We just arrived in Constantinople. Follow that duck. Oh. I dismount and locate the duck in the nearby shrubbery. It starts waddling off into wilderness. I follow by foot. As I continue onward, the soft quacking is slowly joined by at first faint but growing stronger, chorus of tiny chirps. When I turn to the next shrub, I see not one duck, but a plethora of ducks and duckling nests. I feel my knees weaken as I take in the soft fluffiness of it all. Cool. It's lowered the amount of stress I gain, which is great, actually. Cultural fascination. So I can try and learn your language. Okay, wait a second. What language do you speak? Greek. Nah, I think I'm okay. We already learned Greek. And it would make me stressed, and I have no real reason to do it. A derelict ship. Sure, let's investigate this derelict ship. Oh! I found few trite relics so far in my adventures which I've sent with this courier, but I'm unsure what I might uncover next. The Europeans are the smelliest creatures I've encountered. As a child, I dreamt of the green and pleasant meadows, but I'm convinced half of this world is made of mud. If you're a gracious liege, please send word to call me back. This isn't a holiday, and I gained the fingernails of somebody. Thank you for sending me somebody's fingernails, you odd person. Right, where are we? We're on a journey somewhere. I think we're over here. Wait, have we not already been to... Where are we? We're here. Oh, right. When it said we went to the Byzantine Empire capital, it was lying. Okay, yeah. It was doing that thing again where it says, you've been to the Byzantine Empire capital, but it's because you've been to a capital within the Byzantine Empire. It's not necessarily the Byzantine Empire capital, but whatever. What are these fingernails that you bought me? They're garbage. Okay. Thank you for letting me sell them. Right. Carrying on. Weird whispers. I've noticed that Robot avoids me more than usual. He always sits at the opposite end of the table whenever we're invited to a feast and consistently refuses my company while camping. We may not have the best of relationships, but that attitude is starting to tire me, especially when I overhear him defaming me. Gilbert is an obnoxious bampot. I'd be way better as emperor than he is. So I can do a challenge. He leaves my court. I don't really want to make my bodyguard. He's my rival? Yeah, leave my court. Never mind. Flawed fare. Hazarun is in charge of our food supplies, and sheepishly revealed our provisions are all but useless, having been poorly stored. Patches of mold cover the bread and fresh produce, and we have quickly used up our remaining dried fruit. Our party grows hungry as dusk begins to fall. It's a 95% chance we forage, but 2% chance we die. I don't think I want to do that. A random entourage member is wounded. Don't care. Right. In here we need a new bodyguard who is not my rival. That would be ideal. And we will carry on. Right. It's a new defender of God, apparently. Cool. Powerful boars in the plains. We'll give her a chance of getting a higher quality artifact. She became wounded. Oh well, that's the price I pay. By her paying the price. Let's see what we could do here. I'm just saying, do I want to go all the way down here? We could. It's not terrible. I kind of feel like I want to go Bellum Justum and then down here though. Yeah, I think I want to do this. So one of these that makes our travel speed quicker. Let's go Bellum Justum into Organized March and we'll get back quicker. Okay. Let's do that. Nothing I need to do there. There was no event here. That's fine. More diplomacy lifestyle. More is being offered to the Knights of Santiago. So they're actually becoming one of the stronger ones here. Good. We've invested in them and they are doing well. You got me a magnificent goblet, which is like maybe trash. Maybe the most trash I've ever seen. Well done though. Really appreciate it. Love the goblet. It's like really good. Definitely not just like actual garbage that I need to deal with. That's fine. I mean, like, look at this. This is not a top tier item. Prestige per powerful vassal on the council 0.1 and 4 court grandeur. Like, come on. That's just, like... it's just actual garbage. Change in circumstances. This person's no longer a hostage. Alright. Sure. Oh, it's probably due to this. Somebody else has got some land in the Galicia Volnea, I think is what happened there. Okay, cool. Not really a huge problem, one way or another. We have a new Knight of the Wolf, which means the other one is dead. Okay, children like guardians, we'll find them some. Grotesque creatures. A liege, there are rumors that the land of Wadi Massos is home to extraordinary peoples. It's said that sciapods, dwarf-like creatures with a single large foot, wander these cities. I must see these creatures. Okay. Which lowers our travel safety, but gives us travel speed. Tell me more about them. Or we have enough freaks at home. I kind of want more speed, actually. Yeah. Not a drop. Our journey to Mecca has unfortunately brought us directly through the wastelands of Wadi Massos. We're not prepared to undertake this long stretch without a single source of water. My companions have begun to look as awful as dry turnips. I need to do something and fast. Inspiring speech, or we can interrogate this person. I will give them a speech, and then we will stave off water, hunger by, like, speech. And then this person just died, which does not make me feel very confident. Are we looking on Traveller? Seasoned is actually moving quite a lot. Wanderer is also going up quite a lot. Okay. We need a new food taster. It's going to be this dude. Yeah, he might be possessed, but he's really good at tasting food. Grotesque disappointment. Every time we try to get to new settlements, I take a moment to look around, trying to find the grotesque creatures I've seen in Astrither's maps, but the curiosity is simply too big. When we arrive in Wadi Massos, she comes to me grasping her book tightly. At least we followed all the indications, but these creatures are nowhere to be found. It's occurred to me that they may be perhaps no more than an invention. Oh, okay. Or you promised they'd be monsters. I'll say, oh, okay. We got the travel speed while it lasted. That's fine. Oh, children like guardians. I'll do that in a second. Study and martial. Right. So we could spar, get martial increase. Get a martial increase. Try and get this guy to join me. Or I have somewhere to be. Who is this guy? He's not that good. I will get a martial increase. Wonderful. Children like guardians. My hostage lacks a guardian. Okay. Oh, they probably died. That would seem likely. You shall be the guardian. That's fine. Next one. You shall be the... Wait, how many guardians... How many wards do you have? You have one. That's fine. Now you have two. Just want to make sure we weren't assigning him too many, like you sometimes do. Too bloody warm. I've travelled far from home, and the ice-cold winds are far behind. Though at first the change of climate was pleasant and wondrous for my complexion, my skin has started to turn crimson, and water goes through me like sand through a sieve. The water is cooling and invigorating, and helps greatly to offset this heat exhaustion, but it simply isn't enough. I'm going to say, son, do your worst, or I need water. Yeah, I'm going to say I need water. Okay, every entourage member does not like me. Hey, we were going to get lost, but I speak the local language, so we didn't. Good. Okay, well, at least we had an event which went away naturally through a choice of my own. Our wet nurse is dead, I am assuming. Or has left. Which is fine. Let's get ourselves a new wet nurse. Prize bowl needs repairing. Well, it's not got the marker next to it, so we'll repair it. We only have good wet nurses now. Okay, I choose you. That's fine. Carry on. Traveling thinkers. We can get philosopher culture to be cheaper, or what can I possibly learn? Let's get philosopher culture to be cheaper. I need water. Cool, we lost stress. That also reminded me, I do need to choose another one of these. We could do that now. I suppose we could do that now. Let me have a look. Let me see what we got. Let's do a little reform. We could also, it has been pointed out as well, we could also re-merge our culture again if we wanted to. Like we could merge with Anglo-Nordic, thereby allowing us to basically integrate all of this immediately. It's an idea. I think I'm happy with our culture as it is now, but it's definitely an idea that we could go with. Let's see. So there's no regional. Ritual. Bound by faith. Only characters of the same faith can inherit. No. No limit to number of kingdom level holy wars that can be declared by one ruler. That's actually really good. You do, however, lose diplomacy per level of devotion, but you gain martial per level of devotion. All casus bellis that require a specific level of devotion require one less. This is interesting. If we were planning on expanding, this is not terrible. That's not terrible at all if we plan on expanding quickly, because at that point we just declare kingdom level holy wars on everything. I like that. Move down here. Okay, you can have 3 concubines. Feast activities cost more. Feast activities cost less. Learning language gives you significant piety. Each known language increases in fabricate claim on county speed. We have a lot. Each level of devotion increases that speed. Rulers of this culture want to learn languages spoken by co-religionists. Okay. Herbalist trait is more common. Rulers can blind prisoners. You can only have 1 spouse. You can have 4 spouses. Gain piety from constructing temple holdings and renown. Okay, but it's probably not a lot because it was probably here before the renown changes where there is so common. We want more board games? Definitely not. Nope. 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 Just going through these. Chivalry? Don't think we really want chivalry either. No, because I don't want the tyranny gain. Dexterous fisherman? We had this at one point. I don't think we need it anymore. Don't think we need that. Getting higher quality artisan products is interesting, but not necessarily amazing. Life is but a joke. No, I don't think we need that. Loyal subjects? No. More wise men? I don't think we need that either. More temperate people? No. More musical theorists? No. Noble adoption? You're able to offer adoption? That's kind of interesting, but no. Like, not for this playthrough. Pacifist? Absolutely not. More like to get certain traits. More learning experience. Don't think we need any of that. Yep. Practice pirates. May raid overseas. No. No, we don't need the prolific hunters. Refined poetry. We don't need ritualized friendship. No, I don't think we need that either. Spartan. Reduces the cost of a bunch of things. No, I don't think we need that. Guardians of this culture are more effective. Interesting. Characters tell each other stories, increasing skills. Also interesting. That one seems like it might be good. Not for this one, but it's definitely interesting. What are these? Oh, right. We already have shield maidens. And we're not tribal. And cultural acceptance gain. No, I don't think we need that either. Gold from battles. 1 gold per 100 fatal casualties. Insane way to make money. Not a good way to make money. I mean it. It's insane. Why would you not just simply build a building? Men-at-arms counter efficiency is interesting. I don't like the pursuit lowering here. I don't think we need any of these ones that just give us a buff. I don't think any of these are like what we're looking for here. Knights must have 12 prowess. Not a problem for us. Men-at-arms cost more. Lowers your levy. So this one lowers your levy sizes. Increases men-at-arms cost. Gives you more knights. Makes knights more effective. It's definitely interesting. I could see how this would be interesting. It's also going to completely destroy us. Because this would apply to every holding which is our culture, including our vassal holdings. So our vassals would provide us even less levies than the almost nothing they provide us now. But we'd be slightly stronger. I think like this one's more useful earlier when the 2 knights are more useful. Quarrelsome. You have a conquest casus belli against neighboring rulers. Okay. Recognition of talent. Prisoners are more likely to accept recruitment. No. No. No, we're not in defensive wars. Don't need this one. Lowers your number of knights, just gives you a ton of troops. No. Swords for hire. Wanderers gain extra combat skills over time. No, I don't think we need that. Don't need a warrior. Priest, don't need warriors by merit. I don't think. Forest for level of fame is interesting, though. Yeah, I don't think we need any of that. Then a quick one here. Cannot attack allies. I don't think any of this is needed. Castles and counties of this culture provide additional 5 defender advantage. Gain prestige and renown from castle holdings. Interesting. I don't think we need it, but it's interesting. Don't need city bonuses. Don't need that. Cultural blending. Again, don't think we need this. Equal inheritance. Can enact the equal gender law. Is intriguing. Could be interesting, but I think we can do a lot of this via our faith if we want to do it, rather than doing it via our culture. Because we can make gender equal via faith, which will then fix everything else, basically. Like, it'll then mean that all of this is unnecessary, I believe. So that's fine. Nope. Don't have a lot of forests as far as I'm aware. Well, we might have a lot of forests. We don't have a lot specifically in our lands. You can get a court gardener. I don't think we need that either. Yeah, there's none of this is really jumping out to me. It's like I need this right now, right? It's all like, yeah, these are okay. Like, none of this is incredible. You know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the only one that kind of interested me, which is this one. Which allows us to break the kingdom level holy wars that can be declared. I think this is intriguing. Yeah. And then when we switch our religion, we will then get bonuses. This is basically committing us to switching our religion at some point. But I'm happy with that. Also, it gives us a lot of martial immediately. Well, it gives us a lot of martial in 30 years. So we're basically committing to changing our religion in about 30 years. That seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. Right, carrying on with our journey. You want to duel me? You shall beat him and gain us 25 glory. Yes, we've gained 25 glory. Wonderful. That's what I was looking for. I have a son and heir? How did we get a son? We weren't at home. Oh well, he's comely, a genius, and Herculean, so why am I complaining? That's Baldric. I was going to call him Gilbert, but he's Baldric. Let's take this one. Professional workforce. Will be useful when we're able to build a bunch of things. We've lost our court jester. The trodden path. This guy is superstitious. We'll find another path. We'll delay it 5 days. We gained 7 days at one point anyway. We're ahead of time. Let's put you in as my court jester. You are related to me. Yep. Okay, well, whatever. You're my court jester now. You look very happy about it. Heading south. I'm not going to eat that thing because I don't know what it is. And that's the way that you survive on these trips, is not eating random junk that you don't know what it is. Keep heading down here. Keep heading down here. What have we got? We can demand a hostage from the Byzantine Emperor. Yeah, I'll demand a hostage off of you. Okay, well, we've got him demanded. He's heading over our way. And we have arrived at Mecca for our university trip. Wonderful. Well, oh, what do we get for this as well? Because we're doing this lifestyle thing. Does this change this? No, so it's not a different type of... yeah, so this is not a different type of trip. It's just a different intent. Okay, which is what it says, to be fair, but I was just checking. So we're going to do that. And it's also going to give us diplomacy perks, because that is our lifestyle that we came here for. So we could get a bunch of diplomacy perks off of this. Maybe pushing us down... Oh no, maybe down Heart of the Family, bound by... Maybe Heart of the Family, Thoughtful, and then like, I don't know, something here, or maybe down into Forced Vassalage or something. I don't know. There are options for us. There are options. Let's grab ourselves the learning one that we got. Anatomical studies is generally the best. Let me just double check something in here. How are we looking? This is A 65% chance of progress. We can boost that. Let's go for scientific. Cultural fascination is now an 85%. It is now 73%. Okay, that's fine. It's still pretty good. So that now means that that's progressing even quicker. So we'll get primogeniture in 3 years. You promoted culture in Desmond. Wonderful. Let's go promote culture in Ormond here. So we've almost done all of Ireland, which is great. Nothing we need to worry about here. We're at the university. I think I'm good to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Wait a second. Oh, never mind. The Abbasid, or not Abbasid Wars ended. Look at that. The Dissolution War ended. It fell apart. Okay, so if the Mongols invade, this is like prime real estate. These are the last like barrier. Oh, look at that. They're actually so much weaker than they were as well. Yeah, they're going to steamroll this. They're just going to steamroll over all of this. And I can't wait to see it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.